Okay, this is the third subtopic, which is surd, or known as punca kuasa. So for this subtopic, you're going to learn how to explain the meaning of surd and its conjugate. You will know what is conjugate and to carry out algebraic operations on surd. Okay, so nanti kita akan tengok. So first of all, you need to know what is surd, what is radical. So this is square root of 4, or we know as surd 4, is actually equal to 2. And this is cubic punca kuasa 3 of 27. Okay, so it is equal to 3. Or similar like this, you have surd of 3, 71, and then surd 7. Okay, so this one, when you have this answer, this is what we call as radical. Bila kita ada jawapan dalam bentuk yang ni, ini adalah radical. But when we use it in this, when you have this kind of surd or this kind of symbol, this is known as surd. Okay, so this is surd, this is radical. So that is the very basic form of surd. So now this is a rule, the rules of surd. Dia ada rules juga untuk surd punca kuasa. So the first one we have altogether, I think, we have lots of rules for surd. Okay, number one, we have square root of AB ataupun surd AB equal to surd A times surd B. So kalau dia punca kuasa hasil darab ni together in the surd, so it is actually multiplication of surd. And when you have division of surd, you can just split it up into square root of A and then also square root of B, or surd A, surd B, surd B. And then number 3, you have constant A times surd B plus C surd B. So you can combine the constant at the front. So you have A plus C multiply with surd B. Since we have sama kan, surd B tu dekat situ. So you just combine this one and this one. So it becomes A plus C. A plus C. And then the fourth one, we have quite similar, just the difference is this one. This one plus, this one is minus. So you have one is plus, one is minus. So we have extra rules, additional rules. Sampai terbelit-belit lidah. Number one, surd A times surd A. Bila kita ada dua punca kuasa, dia akan cancel out. So you have A saja. Then surd A plus surd A, it becomes 2 surd A. And then when you have surd A divided by surd B, you get this form. And surd A plus surd B, bracket, square. Kalau kita ada square dekat sini, this does not mean you have to cancel out the surd, okay? This one mean quadratic. You're gonna square root A, square root A, you punca kuasa square root A to the power of 2, then dia tinggal A saja. And then when you have square root B, you square kan dia tinggal B saja. And then you have 2 times square root A times square root B. That's why you get this one. Ni macam kita kembangkan kuadratik biasa. You have to expand it like the usual quadratic equations. Okay. Similar like this. Ini pun kita kembangkan macam biasa. We expand it. A times A and then times A square surd A times surd B and then surd ni times ni, surd ni times ni. Okay. At the end you get this. Okay, remarks. This is I'm sorry. Okay, this is very important, okay? This part is very important. Okay, square root ataupun surd A plus B is not equal to surd A plus surd B. You cannot split it up into this, okay? This is very different. This is meant by you have to take the whole thing like this. You cannot split it up into set A plus set B. This is totally wrong. Okay, let's see an example. Simplify maksudnya permudahkan. Set 45. When you have set 45, it means 9 times 5. Kan? When you have 9 kali 5, you get 45. Then you just put the set or the square root form. So now this one you can split it up. Sebab ini tidak sama dengan yang A plus B tadi. A plus B ni is not equal to set A plus set B. This one salah. This is wrong. But this one is correct. Because this is multiply. Ini adalah hasil darab. So you can split it up. This one adalah tambah. So you cannot. Okay. So when you have square root of 9, out of set 9, you get 3. 3 times set 5. So you get, this is the right answer. Okay, how about this one? Multiplying radicals. There are two types. So multiplying radicals. Set A times set B. And then you get set AB. Radicals kan? Ini adalah radicals. And then you have second one. A times set B times C times set D. So you can just multiply this whole thing. This and this, since this is a multiplication, you can combine it. And this one also, since this one is multiplication, okay? So you can just combine. A times C, you get AC. Set B times set D, you get B, set BD. Okay? For multiplication, it's okay to combine. Then next example, multiply set 3 times 2 set 6. Okay, what you have over here is 2 set 18. Why is it 2 set 18? Because this 2 is remain 2. This 3, you can just multiply it. 3 times 6. This one is actually 3 times 6. That's why they get set 18. Okay. Then you get this 18, actually you can split it up into 9 times 2. And this 9 also you can split it up as this 9 over here. You boleh punca kuasa 9. Dia akan jadi punca kuasa 9 kali dengan punca kuasa 2. That's why dia jadilah ni 3 set 2. This is this one. Okay, so that 2, you just keep it there. It's remain there. So now you have 2 times 3. 2 times 3, you get 6. And the set 2, you cannot simplify it more. Just write it down there. Okay, so this is it, the final answer. Okay, next you're going to see conjugate. What is conjugate? Dia punya berlawanan conjugate. So rationalizing the denominator. Denominator maksudnya dia punya pembahagi. Dia punya penyebut. Yes, denominator penyebut. Okay, so you have set. This one set 4 plus set 3. So conjugate dia maksud dia yang berlawanan. Ada the opposite operation. Conjugate mean the opposite operation. When you have plus over here, the conjugate will be minus. See? This is plus, right? This is minus. So the whole thing will keep the same, will remain the same. 4 over here, this will 4. This set 3 also, you have set 3. The only things change is the operation. Operasi saja yang berubah. This one tambah, this one become tolak. So now you can expand it. 4 times 4 you get 16. 4 times negative surd 3 you get this one. Then you get surd 3 times 4 you get this one. And then surd 3 times surd 3 you get negative 3 because of this plus and minus. That's why you get negative. So now you can simplify it. 16 minus negative 3 you get 16 minus 3, sorry, you get 13. And this one you can cancel out. So this is the answer. You get real numbers. Why is it we want, when you have surd, we always multiply it with the conjugate? Why do we multiply it with the conjugate? Because you want to obtain a real number answer. Okay, otherwise your answer will be in surd form. That's why we multiply it with a conjugate. Okay, next example. Rationalize these things. 5 over surd 3. So 5 over surd 3, since we have surd 3 over here, why don't we multiply it with surd 3 over surd 3? This one is actually no effect. Why? Because surd 3 over surd 3 is actually equal to 1. So no effect at all. So we just multiply it. 5 times surd 3, so you get this one. Then surd 3 times surd 3, then it becomes 3 over here. So this is the final answer. Okay. Next, next is this one. Okay. 3 over 2 times surd 3. So what happened is that we're going to multiply it with this one. This one is equal to 1. Just choose the surd one. Since this one is surd 3, this one also becomes surd 3 over surd 3. Okay, so 3 times surd 3, you get this one. Surd 3 multiply with surd 3, you get 3. And this 2, you just write it down back. So you get this one, you can wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You can cancel it out because you need to expand it first. So this one you have 3 over surd 3, 2 times 3, you get this one, 6. Okay. Okay, then you get this answer, 3 over 6, you get 1 over 2. Okay, so this is the final answer. And this is a bit longer. Rationalize the denominator and simplify it. So when you have this thing, don't get panic. You just need to find the conjugate. Since this one is surd 17 minus surd 5, surd 17 plus surd 5. So what happened is that you're going to multiply it with this one. Since you see over here, this is the denominator, dia punya penyebut kan. Penyebut dia dekat sini tambah. So the conjugate will become minus. This one. Kita tengok kepada dia punya penyebut yang dekat bawah, bukan tengok yang ni. Yang ni adalah plus, so dia punya conjugate yang berlawanan. So ini actually, this whole thing is actually equal to 1. So kita darabkan dia lah, kita expandkan dia. So surd 17 darab ni, yang bawah ni darab dengan yang ni kan. So it's getting a bit messier, but slowly you can get the answer. So surd 17 multiply, kembang-kembangkan dia, so you get this 1. Okay. So surd 17 square. Kenapa macam tu? Sebab this one you have surd 17, also surd 17. So square kan dia. Then kan dia ada plus atau ada minus, so nanti dia akan jadi minus lah kan bila you kembang-kembangkan dia. So you get up until here. You can solve it down. Okay. Right until you get this answer. Okay, third equation. That one bila dia minta kamu rationalize the denominator. This is the denominator kan. denominator and simplified it. Ada juga bentuk soalan, ada question might ask you to solve the third equation. Let's say like this. Surd 2x minus 1 minus 5 equal to 0. So what happened is that surd 2x minus 1, the negative 5, that one without the surd, you can bring it on the right side. So how to cancel out the surd? You just square it. Macam mana kita nak mansuhkan surd tu, kita kuasa duakan dia. So which means you have to square both side. Kuasa duakan dua-dua belah kiri dan kanan. So you get this answer. 2x minus 1 equal to 25. And then 2x equal to 26. And last but not least, x equal to 13. So you get the answer for the x. Okay, that one is for the solving equation. The other one, the previous one is rationalized and simplified. Okay, so when it involves rationalized and simplified, of course you need to find the conjugate. Okay. Okay, that's it for the third subtopic, which is surd.